Africa Global Radio. Our story, our growth, our future.
Headlines across Africa.
You are welcome to Headlines Across Africa for today, 13th March 2024. I am Mary Agyepomah-Kissi. In the headlines, African Development Bank Chief urges African countries to put an end to natural resource-backed loans. South Africa Rugby introduces new coaching team for Springboks. And women breaking barriers and making impact with stand-up comedy. The head of the African Development Bank, Akinwumi Adesina, has urged African countries to put an end to natural resource-backed loans. According to him, the risk that one has with natural resource-backed loans is that they are bad, adding that you can't price the assets properly. He explains that if you have minerals, oil, metals, and gas under the ground, it's not actually being marketed. So how you actually come up with the price of that for a long-term contract is a challenge. He adds that the negotiation is very asymmetric. Most countries that want to do asset natural resource-backed loans are probably dealing with bigger countries, bigger commercial banks that want to give them a loan and say, it's urgent, but this is what needs to be signed. Nevertheless, it is those that actually want to give the loan that have the power, not the person who wants or the country that wants to receive the loan. Linking future revenue from natural resource exports to loan paydowns is often touted as a way for recipients to get financing for infrastructure projects and for lenders to reduce the risk of not getting their money back. South Africa Rugby Union has introduced their revamped coaching staff for the Springbok team. The announcement marks a significant milestone as the Springboks prepare for the next years under new leadership. Erasmus, the head coach of the South Africa rugby team, expressed gratitude to supporters for their unwavering support during challenging times, particularly in the aftermath of the 2019 World Cup. He acknowledged the trust placed in the coaching staff and emphasized the team's commitment to embarking on a new path. Erasmus also highlighted the addition of new coaching talent and the departure of two coaches, emphasizing the potential for their return in the future. The coaching reshuffle comes following the departure of Jacques Ninaba to Leinster, paving the way for Erasmus' return as head coach. Renowned Congolese comedian Jermaine Olo is making impact on stage through comedy by raising awareness of various things anytime she gets the platform, be it a scene on forced marriage, violence against women, or complicated situation of widows in society. There is no taboo issue for her. The comedian has become a mentor to younger counterparts, welcoming them every week at the headquarters of the faith, which can be translated as the International Festival of Women's Speech. Together, the women prepare workshops and shows and discuss ways to promote women's empowerment in the field of arts and culture. According to Ololo, art is also about enriching the ordinary language to get a message across, and that when it comes to public speaking, whether it's telling tales, being a slam poet, or a stand-up comedian, all these forms of art must be tools to try to educate. The 2024 International Women's Day theme, Invest in Women, Accelerate Progress, has been largely welcomed by Congolese civil society group who call for greater support for initiatives led by actresses in the field culture with the aim to contribute to women's empowerment. And that is how we end Headlines Across Africa today, 13th March 2024. We'll come your way tomorrow with more news right here on Africa Global Radio. I am Mary Agyepomah-Kissi.
For this and more, check us out on africaglobalradio.com. On Facebook and YouTube, Africa Global Radio. On Twitter and Instagram, AF Global Radio.